Hello there, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Mary, and today we're going to do a pick a card reading. Just get my bowl going here again for some relaxation. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Thank you so much. Also, grab a cup of tea. I have my tea here, and or whatever it is that you're drinking, and take a few minutes, take a few deep breaths, and pick the pile that you want that resonates with you, that you would like to hear your message from. Now, this is a message from Spirit that we're asking for. So, and whenever you come across this message, know that it is for you. It doesn't matter if you come across it, tomorrow or next year. Usually Spirit is working with you and sending you here so that you can hear the message that you need to hear. All right, so let's get started. Now, this is group 1, my crystal ball here. And group 2 is the selenite. And group 3 is the citrine. Okay, so group 1, 2, and 3. And just take a couple of deep breaths. Pick the group that resonates with you. And then we'll get started. Now, I will be picking also an oracle card at the end of the reading. We may do some clarifying also. So just hang in there with me. The in the descriptions, you will see the chapters so that each group 1, 2, and 3 will be designated in the description below, so you don't have to listen to all of them unless you just actually want to. Okay, so let's get started with group 1. I'll move 2 and 3 out of the way right now. Just make some room here. All right. Okay, let's just shuffle here for a minute. Just going to turn this off so that we don't get interrupted. Okay. All right, Spirit, what is the message that you have for group 1 at this time? Message for group 1, Spirit. Message for group 1. I really appreciate you guys joining me, and hit that like, share, and subscribe if you're so inclined. I really would appreciate it. It helps me, it helps my channel. All right. So I will pull 10 cards to start with, and then we'll see if we need to do some clarifiers on any of it. All right. Here we go. Message from Spirit for group 1. Let's see what we have. We have 10. All right. Oh, first card up is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. This is saying there's a few different reasons for this kind of card. Maybe you're waiting for something, or it may be telling you that this is the time when you may need to slow down. See some things from different perspective, maybe. You can see she's hanging from the tree there. and looking at things in a different way. So maybe something has happened in your life, or you're thinking about some things, and Spirit may be telling you, look at it from a different perspective. Look at it, maybe from the other person's point of view, or look at it in a different way than you have been looking at it. And also, like I said, it's about reflecting, maybe even rebirth, waiting. This is one of those slow cards that's saying, wait a minute, stop, think about this, think about what you're doing, think about the consequences of what you're thinking about doing. Just wait a minute, slow down, take it easy, okay? The next card we have up is the Page of Wands. And pages are always about bringing messages in of some sort. Now, this Page of Wands is about bringing in good news. So you may be receiving some good news concerning something, but it's all about communication. So good news may be communicated to you. And we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups. Now this may be someone in your life, or it could even be you, depending on how it resonates with you. But this is usually a male energy. I'm not saying that it could not be a female, but it's usually a male energy. And we have both male and female energies within us. So this could be that energy coming through to you. And the Cups energy is someone that is very warm-hearted, intuitive. It may be someone that's coming maybe to help you with something. Maybe someone that you can, if you're having a problem with he's there because he's very empathetic. It's someone that you can talk to and not have to worry about anything. So he's that good-hearted king. All the kings are leaders, but he is the one that is good-hearted. You can come tell him anything, and he will be there for you. So this is someone probably in your life right now, Group 1. Okay, now we have the Three of Cups. So we have more cup energy here, more cup energy. We started out with the King of Cups, and now we have the Three of Cups. Now the Three of Cups is all about friends, relationships, family, happiness, joy, that kind of thing. Because the number 3 is about creativity and things like that. So you're having a good time. You may be doing some celebrating in the near future. Maybe you're getting together with your friends and your family. Of course, this is the time of the year, we're in the month of November right now. So this is the time of the year that you may be celebrating, doing some things together with your friends and family. But for some of you, this is just a time of celebration because of some accomplishments that you have had, or something that you've done, and you're getting together with your friends and your family and you're celebrating. It could even be the fact that some of you are working with others to bring some things into fruition, such as maybe a job or maybe a business or that kind of thing. Maybe you have had some really big accomplishments, or you will be having some big accomplishments coming up in the near future. So this is a card of celebration, the Three of Cups. Okay, now we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands. Now this card is all about challenges. At this time, it's like you need to have the courage to do what it is you feel you need to do. Wands are all about taking action and that kind of thing. So in this particular case, it's like the challenge that you're having, whatever it is, it's time for you to step forward, or just maybe even stand your ground. It's about it's an active thing that you're doing, and standing your ground about something that you feel that you should, that's something that's important to you at this time, and you're being challenged about whatever this is that you feel near and dear about, and know that you should stand your ground about. Hopefully you have the courage. Spirit is saying, hang in there, hang in there. If it's something that you're really feeling that you need to do to help yourself, or maybe to help someone else. Everybody, we all don't agree on everything. You may be getting a lot of opposition about this kind of thing, whatever it is that you're trying to stand your ground about. But Spirit is saying, hang in there. Challenge. It's a challenge for you at this time, but Spirit does have your back. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that, if you're having some kind of challenges at this time, that you will stand your ground and stay strong, have the courage to do that. Next, we have up the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. Again, we have another cup card here, which is all about emotions and that kind of thing. But this card is about change. This Eight of Cups, you can see they have the octopus here with all the arms. So it's like, which way do I go? There's going to have to be some change, some shifting, that kind of thing that's coming into your life. You may have to walk away from things, and you may have to be, when I say walk away, that can also mean walk towards something that's calling you at this time. So have the courage to make that change. And I can see here that you do, because you have the challenge, the Seven of Wands here, that's telling you that you're saying, this is what I decided to do, and I want to stand my ground with this. Okay, so that may mean that you got to also change some things in your life. Not saying that, whatever that courage is that you're displaying, that Seven of Wands, have the courage to move forward. Have the courage to let some things go. Make it up in your mind. Make sure it's your decision. Make sure you have, Spirit has given you the okay. Just go in and do some meditation, that kind of thing. Make sure you're getting the okay to move on, to move away from something. And it looks like with this Eight of Cups here, you've been standing your ground, and now it's time for you to make a decision and to move on. Oh, wow. Next card we have is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this Wheel of Fortune card is all about luck, destiny. You're moving forward, or you want to move forward, but just know that Spirit is saying, here you go. Here is your luck card. You are destined to move, to do something, to move on, to move away, to move up. It's a positive move. Whatever it is, that you've had the courage to stand your ground about here, Spirit is saying, okay, now it's time to make that move, and this is your destiny. So whatever you were thinking about there, because remember, there's a celebration here. There is someone, this King of Cups here, that's here to help you. You've been reflecting, you've been waiting, you've been sacrificing, that kind of thing. And information is coming in for you. For some of you, good information. Don't forget that. This is good information coming in for you when this Page of Wands shows up. You have the King of Cups in your corner, and you will be celebrating. So everything looks good here. It's just that you've been waiting. You've been standing your ground. And now Spirit is saying, okay, great. Now let's move on. Now, the next card we have here is the Emperor. This Emperor, he's all about order. Could be about the law. But he likes to be in control. This could be you, again. It could be you. male energy again, but doesn't matter. You could, whether you're male or female, that's the male energy showing up here. But he likes to keep things in control. He likes to make sure that things are secure and that kind of thing. And that could be, for some of you, why you are still, standing your ground here. It's because you want to make sure that everything is in order, everything is in control. Now, secure and that kind of thing. But if this is not you, this is someone that's around you that wants to make sure that everything is good when you decide to make your move to walk away. Or, like I said, it could be you also, or to move forward to whatever you're doing. But you have this Wheel of Fortune here, so I don't see a lot of problem in this Emperor showing up. He's just here to make sure that everything goes smoothly. He's here to make sure that everything stays in order. Now, for some of you, this could be someone that's, excuse me a second, I got to get a little tea here. I hope you guys have yours. I have mine here. Or whatever it is you're drinking. For some of you, this Emperor could represent someone that's controlling, that's in your life, that's controlling. And maybe this is why you're standing your ground. You're reflecting. This is where the change may be coming in, because if you have someone in your life that's controlling and trying to make the decisions for you, even though it may be for them, they think it's a good thing, but for you, you're resisting. You're resisting. This is why you're standing your ground. But from everything else here, I can see if there is someone in your life like that who's controlling and or manipulating, want to make sure things go the way they see they should go, even though they may be doing this, they think for your best interests. This is the time. Spirit is saying this is the time for you to let go, and follow your destiny here with this Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Let's see. All right. Here is, wow, the Eight of Swords showing up. The Eight of Swords is the next card. Now, when I look at that Eight of Swords, I see that you may be feeling, and here it is again. See how she's all tied up there? And her face is, it's like she can't see. Well, swords are all about the mental aspects of our lives. And you may be frustrated. And I can see that here. You're probably frustrated, which is why you keep standing your ground. You didn't know which way to go, if you should move or not, make a move, or whatever it is that's on your mind that you should be doing, that you want to do. You've been feeling like you're entrapped. You've been feeling like you're entrapped, and it's hard for you to make a move. Again, I go back to this Emperor here. And because he's the controlling aspect of the group, of the cards here that I see. It's like someone is controlling you, and you want to do one thing, and they're saying, no, but I think, I don't want things to change. I want things to stay as they are. So you're feeling like you're all tied up. You're feeling like you're trapped, but know that you're not. This is just the mental. This is what's going on in your mind. And you're thinking that, wow, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can get out of this. I don't know if I can move forward. And you're really frustrated and you're feeling trapped. You have a lot of anxiety going on about this, And I love that the first card that showed up here is the Hangman. That's showing that you've really been thinking about this. You're really reflecting on things that have happened in the past. And you've been there. You've been kind of stuck. And this card here shows it with this Eight of Swords here. It's because of what you have going on in your mind. You may be feeling, well, I can't do this. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe this won't work out. Maybe this Emperor is right. Maybe I should just leave things alone. But no, that's not what these cards are saying. These cards are saying you have support. You have the King of Cups here. And Spirit is saying the Wheel of Fortune is here. And it's saying, you know, this is your destiny. What have you been thinking about doing, Group 1? This is your destiny. And it's time for you to let go and move on. Okay? And then the next card, the last card up that we have here is the Fool. This is the Fool card. The Fool card is all about the potential, the purity, the innocence, and taking a risk. See there? She's about to step off that ledge there. So if you've been thinking about something, it's like you may have to take a risk. Looks like you're going to have to take that risk, because otherwise you're going to stay in this Eight of Swords feeling here with things going on in your mind, making you think that you're trapped in some way, and you really are not. So, you know, I really love this reading. It's telling me, you know, that you know, there is a time for celebration. You're going to get this good news. You've been waiting. Good news is going to come to you. And when that good news comes to you, know that you have support here. Know that, yeah, you've been standing your ground, but it's time to walk away, walk forward, leave some things behind. With this Eight of Cups showing up here, with this Wheel of Fortune showing up, it's saying, okay, time to leave some things behind, because you have to follow your destiny. And whatever this is that's been controlling you, Group 1, whoever or whatever this is that's been controlling you and making you feel entrapped, now is the time for you to let it go. Let it go and be like that Fool. Step out, take a risk, take your life back, do what you need to do. And it may take, you know, you have that potential. You have that potential for things to work out for you. But what you have to do is be strong and know that you can do it. Okay, so let me just, I want to pull an oracle card from you. And this is from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And let's just wrap this up and see what else Spirit wants you to know concerning this. Let's see. All right, Spirit, talk to us about Group 1. Sounds like Group 1 needs to move on and, you know, let some things go. Okay. This jumped out, the Magical Sword. Okay, the Magical Sword jumped out. Okay, so let's see. It says, Magician's Sword. The Magician's Sword is confidence in your magic. So let me just, yeah, and it looks like that's what you're looking for. You maybe need to be a little more confident. And I have to say, as I always look at the numerology on things too, and this is number 37, the Magician's Sword, and that's also a number 1. So you are meant to step out and do some things, maybe some leadership things. The ones are all about leadership and making your own path, making your own way. Now, if you have been kind of in your mind about what it is you need to do, normally it's saying here that you are a leader. Okay? So you have to let go of whatever is keeping you back, whatever is keeping you down. And let me just read a little bit about what it says here. It says, confidence in your magic. Nothing can stop you, the beauty you seek. When the Magician's Sword appears, you are called to cut the cords that bind you to old thought, forms, and beliefs, or to friends who are not true. With the power of the Magician's Sword, nothing can stop you, hurt you, or turn you away from the beauty you seek or the goal you desire with all your heart. The sword is a tool, not a weapon. So make sure you wield it the sword is a tool. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I mean, this is just so unbelievable, the reading that I just gave you. And this oracle card is really saying, yep, that's right. So let me finish. The sword is a tool, not a weapon. So make sure you wield it wisely for the greater good. Find the stuck places where you are kept tethered to a toxic person, a particular location, or a faulty thought or belief. Let the blade do its magic. You have a large endowment of magic available to you when you believe in miracles. But don't look to the heavens to grant you a wish. Look within. With the magician's sword to cut through limiting beliefs, and remember that all beliefs are limiting. Don't forget that part, guys. And focus your intention in order to create what you wish. You have all the tools you need for the task at hand. You need only muster the wherewithal to deploy the resources you have. When the magician's sword appears, it is time to get moving. This is not a tool for contemplation, for gazing at the finely polished edge. It is an instrument calling for decisive action. And remember, the sword is alive with a wisdom you can summon to help you find the best course of action. Do not hesitate. Act. Wow. I can't believe that. Well, I can believe it because Spirit just spoke to you in more ways than one. First of all, it spoke to me to deliver the information to you, and then it confirmed it with the oracle card. Let me know, guys, if this resonates with you, or if you know someone that you may pass this on to, these readings on to. Please do so. Share. You know, there's a lot of us right now that we're just afraid to make moves because there's so much going on in the world and that kind of thing. But Spirit is saying, okay, trust. Have the confidence to do what you need to do. Okay, let me know, guys, what you think about this reading, and we will now move on to group 2. All right, thank you. All right. Let's move on to group 2. Group 2 was the group that picked the selenite. All right. Spirit, what is it that you would like to have group 2 know right now? Information, Spirit, for group 2. Again, I will be picking 10 cards. These are jumping out. So group 2, this message just sounds like it may be pretty important to you. Cards are jumping out for someone. Okay, I have 8 more to pick. Oh, wow. Okay, there you go. Third card jumped out. Group 2. All right, thank you, Spirit. What is it you want group 2 to know right now? Information for group 2. Okay, 7 more cards. All right, as I said before, we will be clarifying if necessary. And I will be picking an oracle card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck. Okay, let's get started with what we have here that jumped out first. And the first card that we have jumped out is the Wheel of Fortune. Group 2, this is your luck card. your luck card. It's like you have a lot of abundance coming into you. This is saying it's time to follow your destiny. This is a destiny card. Okay, so at this time, everything looks like things are coming around in your favor. So I don't know if you've been having problems with some things, but now is the time that things are going to come around for you. Okay, I'm just going to open a window here. It's a little, a little warm. Okay, so you can see that wheel there looks like a clock also. So it's saying that it's time, group 2, whatever it is you've been thinking about, it's time. And it's like this 2 of Wands is showing up here. And this is a progression card also. So it's like, you see he's holding the world there? The world is open to you. The world is open to you. And it's like it's time for you to make that progress. This is a success card. You may be thinking about maybe doing some things in other places, or even if you're going to stay where you're at, what you're doing is going to help other people around the world, what you're thinking about doing, okay? Because you are thinking, you're planning, you're thinking about how you can get some things done. You're thinking about maybe touching the world, touching the people in the world in a particular way. You have that Wheel of Fortune there for you saying it's okay, it's okay, it's fine. We have the 6 of Wands here. 6 of Wands. This is all about victory. So whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, know that you will be victorious in doing it, group 2. So this is a celebratory card here. This is like you've done something and there's been victory coming for you. Okay? So let's look at the next card here. Wow, you have the Star card. The Star card. So you are going to be a star. Not only that, know that that the universe is looking down on you and helping you. There is a lot of hope here, a lot of potential here for you to get done what it is that the universe is asking you to do at this time. And you may find that your guide, someone is pushing you to make a step to do something, to don't straddle the field, make a choice. I'm sure that some of you know what I'm talking about. Your guys are saying, we need you to do this, we need you to do this, we need you to do it now, and you have been kind of like, well, I'm not sure if I should do this. Listen to your higher self and your guides, because it seems to me like you are definitely being pushed in a direction of making some change and making some things happen. It's like it's your destiny. So if you've been thinking about this, group 2, this is your confirmation. Wow. Next up we have is the Empress. Now, she's about abundance. She's about making things happen. She is definitely about creativity and that kind of thing. Look at all of the, look at what she's wearing there. She's dressed in the dress that's, that's full of courage and full of inspiration, and is saying, I'm here, I have everything I need. Now for some of you, I will have to say this, for some of you, this Empress represents pregnancy. So some of you may be trying to maybe start a family or add to your family, that kind of thing. This Empress here may be showing up for that particular reason also. The Empress is all about growth. It's all about abundance in every way that you can think of. Okay, she's never really a negative card when she shows up in this way. Okay. So Spirit wants you to tap into that creativity, whatever it is, whether you're creating something new as material-wise or whatever that's going to help others in the world. It's going to be a victory for you. Or whether you are, trying to maybe conceive or whatever, it's creating another human being, that kind of thing. If that's what you're thinking about doing, it looks like it's going to be a victory for you. Okay? So let's see what the next card up is. The next card is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay? Now, this Knight of Pentacles, it's like he said, you know, normally nights move in pretty fast, but this one is saying, you know, you maybe need to slow down a little bit, and you may have been thinking that, you know, things aren't going to work out, that kind of thing, but and that's why the Knight of Pentacles is showing up here, because you may have stopped or may have thought that you couldn't do what it is that you were contemplating doing. And so you've been a little bit slow about it. You've been really paying attention. Sometimes this is about paying attention to your money too. So you've been trying to grow the money, but maybe it's growing really slow, okay? And you have really slowed down to think about this, okay? But let's see what else is going on here. We also have the moon showing up here. So there's been some illusion, some delusion about what it is that you're wanting to do, what it is that you're trying to create here with this moon card showing up here. And the moon card can also represent things that you can't see. And this is maybe why you're being a little slow about making a decision, making a choice. It's like you're not sure. Well, what if I move forward and, you know, there's some hidden things that I don't know about that may come up. So you've been really slowly watching your money. You've been disillusioned in a sense about some things. But you see these two pillars here, this card is also about choice. Now, you need to think about, yeah, there are some things that you're not going to know right off the handle when you get started or whatever. We never know exactly everything that's going on. So you may be disillusioned about some things, but this, you know, you take your time and you think about, you know, what it is that you need to be doing, because this Wheel of Fortune here is saying this is your destiny. This is your destiny, and it's time for you to make a choice. You're not going to know everything. This is what Spirit wants you to know. You're not going to know everything, but when the time comes for you to know what it is that you need to know, you will know. So remember that. You know, you can't, everything is not going to be cut and dry and clear to you at this moment. Now we have the Emperor showing up here. The Emperor, he likes to be in control, in charge, make sure things are going the way that they should be. He's a controlling person. He could be a controlling person in your life, or it could be you. Maybe this is why you're kind of like, I like things are okay. I'm okay with the way things are right now. So I'm just going to sit here and I'm just going to make sure that things stay the way that they are. I am not ready to move because I don't know what I don't know what's going to happen if I do this, or I don't know what's going to happen if I do that. And you are watching that money. Okay? So that's what that Emperor is about. He is the one that makes sure that things are secure. And there's nothing wrong with us being in that Emperor mode at times, you know, before we make a move, that kind of thing. But that Emperor is there to say, yeah, we're going to make sure everything is secure before we make this move. And this could be you thinking, I'm going to make sure everything is secure. But here you go. Here, that top row is saying to you, Spirit is saying to you, move. Okay, whatever it is you were thinking about. Okay, so let's take another look. The next card up we have is the Nine of Swords. Swords are all about the mental, guys. And you can see you've been anxious. You've been having a lot of anxiety about something. You've been worried. You've been worried about this move. You've been worried about this move. You're really strict about, you know, whether or not you should do this or not. It's been keeping you up at night. I think this is your confirmation, though, to let that go. You know, it could even be you, this Emperor here, as I said before, because this Emperor is strict. He wants to make sure everything is in control. You know, sometimes change is hard for that Emperor, and he's just kind of looking like, look at him. I don't know what you're thinking about. This is how I see him coming across. I don't know what you're thinking about, but it's kind of giving you a side eye there. I'm not doing anything. We're not moving. We're not going to make that change. And that could be you talking to yourself, because you don't know what that moon card is, has there for you. Okay, the next card up, the last card we have up, and we may do some clarifications in this particular case, is the Four of Cups. Now, this is a very emotional move for you. What's going on here? Because it's like, look at that. Spirit is saying to you, here, but I have another gift for you. I know you've had 3 strikes and things didn't go good the way you thought they should. And you're being stubborn. You're not even paying me any attention. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to tell you that I have another gift for you. Here, take this and let's try again. But you're stubborn. You don't want to pay attention. It's like 3 strikes, you're out. This is how you feel. But Spirit is saying, no, 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 no. I have another one for you here. Okay? So, out of these cards that we have here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 10 major arcana. People, you have to know that that means something. That means that there is definitely going to be change in your life, whether you like it or not. And with this Wheel of Fortune showing up here, yes, all you have to do is be receptive. Whatever you've been thinking about doing, yeah, everything may not go smoothly in the beginning. You may not know everything with that moon card setting there for you. It may be like, well, I'm going to have to make choices. Yes, you're going to have to make choices here. These 2 pillars here saying, yeah, do I go this way or do I go back that way? That kind of thing. This Knight of Pentacles here is like, I'm just going to slow down. I'm just going to watch my money. I'm not doing anything. And then you have that Emperor there that's sitting there telling you, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're not going to do anything. We're just going to leave things the way they are. I'm in control. And I say we leave things the way they are. But here you are, you're worried. You know that you need to make a move. You know it. And so you're just like, you're not listening to your inner self because Spirit here is telling you, hey, I have another cup for you. I want you to try something else. This top row here is all about victory, victory. Spirit is telling you there's a lot of abundance out there for you. This is your destiny. It's time for you to get in victory mode, because I have something for you to do. Now, I'm going to clarify some of these because I want to know what's going on with that Knight of Pentacles. What is going on with that Knight of Pentacles? I'm just going to spread these out. Spirit, tell me about that Knight of Pentacles. What's going on with that? What's that about? Okay, it's about planning. Planning. You have been standing still, not knowing what to do, waiting for your ship to come in, waiting for more money to come. You've been saying, well, if I had this much money, then I could do this, that, and the other. But, that's what you've been doing. But Spirit is like, okay, it's time to go. It's time to make that move. Here's another 3 card. Creativity. Creativity all over the place. You have the 3 card. You have a 3 card here. About being creative, and then you have this major arcana here, the Empress, all about creativity. So whatever it is you're sitting on, it's like it's time for you to create now. Okay, let's take a look at let's see what that Moon card is about, Spirit. Tell me about that Moon, because it's like there's going to be a lot of indecision because group 2 doesn't know which way to go. So let's tell me about that Moon card, Spirit. Okay, so there's been some regrets. This is why you've tried to do some things and there's been some regrets in the past. And again, here we are with more emotion. Okay. It reminds me of this. This is the 5 of Cups. The first card that came out was the 4 of Cups. And it's like Spirit says, get moving, get moving. I'm handing you some more information here. I need you to get going. But then you have this Five of Cups, and you keep going back to, oh, but remember, Spirit, what happened before? And I didn't know that it was going to come out this way. And now I have regrets. I'm really feeling sorry for myself, and I don't know which way to go. But again, you have these 3 cups that are down. Yeah, you probably tried 3 times, maybe 4 times, I don't know. But you do have these 2 cups here that are standing. This tells me from the number 4 to the number 5, there's going to be change if you let Spirit in. Spirit is saying, but I have some more work for you to do. No, it's time to let the regret go. But this is what's stopping you. You didn't know that things are going to happen the way that they happened before, which is this challenge with that moon. You didn't know, and so you're regretting that you took a chance, and you're looking at those 3 cups that are down there, and you're thinking, well, I tried not. I regret trying, and I feel like I should just maybe give up. But Spirit is saying, no. Don't forget this top row here. Now let's look at this Emperor. Let's see what that's about. All right, Spirit, talk to me. Tell us what's going on with that Emperor, because group 2 seems to be a little stubborn in what they're doing. Emperor. Temperance. Okay. Know this. Even though you're having problems maybe with that Emperor, and maybe that's you, know that your angels, your guides are there to help you, because you are going back and forth. You can see the way that that she's pouring the water back and forth from one vessel to another. That's what you've been doing. But the angels, your guides, they're there. They're looking out for you. They're there to help you. And this is something that you're missing. I have a feeling, you have the guidance there, group 2. For some of you, though, it's like you're not really connecting. You're not connecting to your higher self. You're not connecting to your guides, because when this card comes up, it's about healing a lot of times. And maybe you need to heal this here, this regret, this not knowing that you're carrying around. But your guides are here to say, it's okay. We're going to help you this time. All right? Okay, I want to look now at the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords here, guys. I'll remind you what that's about. So you're worried, you're anxious, you've been staying up at nights, can't sleep, that kind of thing. You're worried about what's going on. Okay, let's see. All right, Spirit, talk to me. Let me know what that 9 of Swords. Can we clarify that for group 2? 9 of Swords. What is it they need to know? Okay. We have the 9 of Wands. The Knight of Wands here. Now, you need to move forward. This is about action. It's like you need to get up out this bed here, stop worrying, make a move. Because he's coming here, he has information for you, but you will never find out what it is if you're sitting up worrying about it. You're worrying about everything, okay? And he's like, let's move. Wands are all about actions, and they move quickly. So this Knight is coming in with some information for you, and it's about, taking some kind of action. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. You may get some information that may come up for you, and it may be like a little tap, knock, knock. Oh, and you may say, oh, is that what I should be? That's how I should look at this, or that's gonna give me some clarity, or this is the way that I should be doing it. You're gonna get some information about this, but you have to be ready for it. You can't be worried. I would say clear your mind, and be ready to receive Be ready to receive this information that is coming in for you. Because if you're sitting there with that closed mind, worried, you will never hear Spirit talk to you. You will never see that person that's coming forward to you, or understand when that person comes forward that you meet on the street or whatever, however you get this information. It could be in your email, or it could be a letter in the mail. It could be a phone call. So many ways that Spirit works with us. And if you got a closed mind, you're going to miss it. You're definitely going to miss it. So be ready for this information that's coming in for you, Group 2. Now, we're going to look at that 4 cups. Like you're being stubborn. And I keep going back to, hey, open up. Spirit is trying to talk to you. Okay, let's see. 4 of Cups, Spirit. And we get the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. This here is the king that takes care of the money. He's a money man, okay? Now, this is what I feel Spirit is saying to you. Do what you're supposed to do. You don't have to worry about your abundance because it's coming. Whatever that is that Spirit wants you to do. And of course, Spirit is not going to give you anything illegal. If you hear anything like that coming through to make your money or make your way or to make things happen for you, know that that's not of Spirit. But you will know if you are listening. Spirit is saying, this is what I'm trying to give you, but you won't even look, you won't even listen, you won't even go sit down and meditate. You won't just sit for a moment and let me give you this information that I want to give you, because I want you to be abundant. And guess what? This comes right below this Empress, which is all about abundance. Now, like I said, for some of you with that Empress showing up, it could even be, maybe you've been trying to have a child or whatever, but with this last card showing up here, the King of Pentacles, you will be secure. You will secure yourself with whatever it is you're trying to do, because Spirit is telling you to move so that I can set you up, okay? The 10 of Pentacles is definitely about the money or material things. You know, whatever it is, it's going to be abundance and it's a positive card, and it's about abundance, okay? All right, so Spirit, give me information that you would like, advice that you would like Group 2 to know about, to hear. And I think that they need, this just jumped out, I think that they really need the advice in this case, because Group 2, you seem to be a little bit stubborn. Okay? All right, so we have Joyful Muse. Joyful Muse. Okay? Inspiration. Yeah, you do need that inspiration. So let me just see. And it is a 6, number 33 here. It's a number 6 card. And this is all about harmony and bringing things together, people together, doing things, you know, just bringing harmony together. So we're going to take a look at that. 33, Joyful Muse, inspiration. It says Joyful Muse, inspiration, the gift of play, inner child. Okay, and this is what you need to do, is go within. Okay. The Joyful Muse invites you to be more playful, to have more mirth and joy in your life. You have become boring to yourself, even as others continue to find you interesting. Circumstances have dulled your edge, and it's time to change. Not the things around you, but your attitude. Blow a morning kiss to yourself in the mirror. Smile to a stranger. Wink to a child. Be mildly but elegantly inappropriate. The Joyful Muse is a source of inspiration, a wild and disruptive feminine force that compels you to invite more pleasure and delight into your life. Give yourself permission to be mischievous and find the humor in the tragedy while careful not to become frivolous. The power of the muse will shake up everyone around you and invite you to create beauty and grace out of the pain and tragedy you perceive in areas of your life. The joyful muse often comes at a time when darkness prevails and the future seems dour. Embrace her gifts, being playful without being silly. Invite the child inside you to come out for a play date, and he or she will help you to return to your innate innocence, the place of never been there, never done that, even if it's the same routine you wake up to every morning. Wow. Cards don't lie. Spirit does not lie. This is what Spirit has been saying to you. I hope you guys grasp this and understand this. If you need to, go back and take another look at the reading. And I thank you so much. I hope this has helped you. Thank you so much for being here. And now we're going to take a look at group 3. All right. All right, group 3. Group 3, you picked the selenite, the beautiful selenite here. I'm sorry, citrine. You picked the citrine. I'll show you that again. Okay. All right. So, we need to know what it is Spirit wants you to know. And I got to take a sip of my tea here, guys. I'm getting a little dry. All right. Let me just shuffle these a little bit here and we'll see what the message Spirit wants you to know, group 3. Thank you so much for being here. If you like, you can take a look at the other readings also and see how they resonate with you. Remember, it doesn't matter when you find this reading. It's for you. You've been led here. I believe in Spirit. And I believe that Spirit gives us what we need when we need it. Okay? I always say, you know, He doesn't give us more than we can bear, but He does give us the information that we need to know when we can hear it. Okay? So that's why you're here. All right, Spirit, group 3. Message for group 3, Spirit, today. Message for group 3. Okay? They're jumping out. I'm going to accept that. I'm going to pull 10 cards, guys. We'll talk about 10 cards. If necessary, we will be clarifying. And we will also, at the end of the reading, pull an oracle card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle and bring the reading all together. Sometimes when I do that, Spirit just verifies what I've already said to you and maybe gives you a little more information, a little advice. Okay, a little more advice. Okay, so let's see. Group 3. 10 cards. So we have the one that jumped out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, the first card that we have is the universe. This is the first card that flipped out, guys. So this is saying that there's some things that may be coming to a conclusion for you. This is like the World card, like things are really coming to a completion for you. It's also a success card, so if you've been working on something, maybe it's coming to completion for you. Okay, so let's Keep that there. I need a little more tea, guys. All right. First card, Universe. Wow, next card that we have is the Star card. Wonderful. So the universe is definitely working with you, Group 3. You have your spirit guides around here, around you. And the Star card is a card of hope, inspiration, and creativity. So whatever you've been working on here, it looks like you may be, it may be taking you around the world, or you may be completing some things with this World card showing up, because this is definitely a positive card. You've been hopeful about some things, and things are definitely working out for you. It's a very creative card. You have the Chariot up next. Wow. It's a Chariot. Guys, this is 3 major arcana in a row. So, if you pick Group 3, some things are happening. Things are going to happen for you coming up here. So this card is also a very successful card. It's all about the success, progress, determination. Things are happening in your life. Things are moving. You're moving. You may be moving. You may be actually moving. Maybe some things are coming to completion for you, because it's time for you to make a move. Maybe if you're not moving to another place, another country, another state, or whatever, you could be just moving residences, or it could be the fact that you have been progressing so well in whatever you've been working on, that you're going to move on even further. That is wonderful. The next card we have up here is the Empress. Group 3, you guys are going to be doing some things. I hope you're listening. I hope you understand. 4 cards. All of these cards are major arcana. You saw me shuffling. You saw me the way I picked them out. I just kind of laid them out, spread them out, and picked them out randomly, the way Spirit told me to pick them out. And you have 4 major arcana showing up here. Now, this Empress here is all about abundance. When you see this Empress show up here, she's about creativity, she's about abundance, she's about generosity, resources, even motherhood. You can see here that she has a baby. So some of you may be thinking about starting a family, or adding to your family. But you're on the move, you're on the go, things are happening. You having a lot of abundance coming from Spirit for you. This is just wonderful. Wow. Number 5, another major arcana, Strength. Okay, you are very strong at this time. You are strong. Pay attention. You are strong enough to do whatever it is that's coming for you. So don't get discouraged. This is another number 5 major arcana. And the Strength card is all about managing, having patience, endurance. You're strong. Whatever this is that's coming for you with these 5 major arcana, this is going to be major change in your life, Group 3. Major, major change. Wow. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. Again, 3 is about creativity. This three of Cups is about celebration. Cups are emotional. You're going to be celebrating something with friends and family, with other people in your life. This is really great. Look at this. Look at this. You're ready for celebration. I hope you guys are understanding what's happening here, because this is major. Now you have the 2 of Pentacles showing up here. Now you're trying to balance some things. It's like major things are happening in your life. Major things are happening in your life. And you are trying to balance. It's like so many things are coming at you, but good things. You're not sure about which way to go. You have to make choices. You're trying to, you may even have someone. This can also be about partnerships. There may be someone coming into your life to help you with whatever it is you got going on here, because this is all just great. Okay? But remember, with this Two of Pentacles here, you're going to have to learn how to bring some balance into your life, because you're going to have a lot coming at you at this time. I can see it. Now you have the Princess of Pentacles. Okay? So this is about information coming into you. This is about good information, money information coming in. Okay? So it looks like wherever this information is coming to you from, you may hear something like through the grapevine or something, because I'm looking at these birds sitting here on this tree. And it's like, people are whispering about how good you're doing. And maybe someone's going to come to you and say, I would really like for you to work with me, and I'm going to increase your income, that kind of thing. Because you can see she's holding that pentacle there, but those birds are like, they are tweeting, talking amongst themselves, and you may not hear it, you may not know about it, you may get a whiff of it, but things are going on concerning how great you are, that you may not be aware of yet at this time. Now, we have this Nine of Swords here. This Nine of Swords. So you've been worried. You've been worried about something. You've been staying up at night. You've been you've been anxious about something. You've been watching things around you is what I'm getting. Something has really upset you. But it's time to let the worry go. The anxiousness, let it go. You got too many things going on here. That's good for you. So I hope this is a confirmation for you, Group 3, to let you know that it's time to let the worry go. Spirit can't give you what it is for you that Spirit wants you to do if your mind is all cluttered with the worry. I would say at this time, take some time out and do some meditation. Go within. Close the door. Get all by yourself. Be quiet and listen. And listen. Don't try to force anything. Just listen. Just listen and see what it is that you hear from Spirit. Now, next card up we have is the Six of Pentacles. Now, this is about giving and receiving. And this puts me in the mind of, are you willing to receive? Are you willing to let go and receive? Look at this. I feel like at this time, Spirit is saying, I have something for you. Sixes are definitely about harmony and bringing things together, bringing people together, that kind of thing. And I think that Spirit is trying to work with you so that you can have all of these major arcana moments that are here for you. Yes, you're going to be celebrating, but with that celebrating, you're going to have to learn how to balance things. And maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe you don't know how you're going to balance things with all the good things that are going to come up for you in your life at this time, because there's major change coming for you, Group 3. There is major change. Now, I don't know what you're working on. I can't really, with the cards, I can see that there's a lot of abundance for you, that you have to stay strong, that whatever you are working on or have been working on is coming full circle for you. There may be some movement, some moving for you, but there's plenty of abundance There will be some celebrations, but this bottom row here is telling me that you're juggling. You're really going to be juggling, or you're juggling at this time, and because you're worried. You're worried if you drop the ball, what's going to happen. But I mean, I think Spirit has something major for you to do, and there's going to be a major change in your life. So let me just clarify. I want to clarify some things, especially that Two of Pentacles. All right, Spirit, talk to me. Two of Pentacles. What is it that you would like for Group 3 to know concerning the Two of Pentacles? All right, pull a card here. Oh, wow. Okay. We have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords. Now, this swords are all about the mental aspects of your life. And what this is saying to me is that you're afraid, in a sense, to make a move because you're feeling like you're entrapped. But this is about mental entrapment. So in your mind, you have things going through your mind that's saying, you can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's wrong, but I can't make that move. I can't do it. I'm juggling all these things. And so you're juggling. What you're juggling is what's going on in your mind. Because in reality, your mind, sometimes, our mind plays tricks on us. You know that it's time for you to make a move, but you're being slow about it because you're listening to all the things that are going on in your head telling you can't do that. We think about the things that people might say. Why are you trying to do that? You can't do that. Who do you think you are? That kind of thing. And that's what you're juggling. Okay? But this is all mental. You're not restricted. It's time for you to let it go. It's time for you to take that blindfold off and stop listening to all the negative thoughts in your mind. Okay? You have too much going on here. Okay. Let's look at... Let's look at the Prince of Pentacles. Princess of Pentacles. Let's see what that's about. Because I have a feeling that there are people that's talking maybe behind your back. Maybe someone wants to make you an offer, to do something. And this may come unexpectedly for you. You're not really, because it's like people are communicating this maybe about you. Maybe they're going to tap you on the shoulder for something, and you may be you're not expecting it. Okay, is what I'm trying to say. But it could be like a money offer. So, and it's like you could be trying to hold on tightly to your money, that kind of thing right now. But this is information concerning money. So let's see. Spirit, talk to me. I want to know what that Princess of Pentacles is about, Spirit. Give me information. Oh, we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. This is telling me that you've been working really hard to get where you want to go. It's just that you've been feeling entrapped, but you've been working on this for a while. And with that world showing up, that world card showing up at the beginning, it's telling me that things are coming full circle for you. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You worked for this. You worked really hard. You've been putting those pentacles up there. You've been working. Just not even taking a breath to look up to see what else is going on around you. You've just been putting the work in. And now it's time for things to happen. Okay? Yeah, so I have a feeling that, there is some talk about doing some things with you and whatever, a work-related kind of thing or a partnership-related kind of thing. Maybe someone's going to invite you in. Be on the lookout for a message concerning that will improve your finances. Okay, now let's look at the Nine of Swords. You know, that's all about you worrying, staying up nights worrying, not being able to sleep. You're anxious about something, that kind of thing. Okay, Spirit, talk to me. Let's see. Nine of Swords. Okay, you have the Eight of Torches. Okay, so whenever this happens, this news is going to come pretty quickly for you, Group 3. This is something that's going to come fast. And, you know, you when you hear about it, you're going to be like, what, me? You may be worried about what the position you're in right now, but people are watching you, and the information is going to come forward pretty quickly for you. This is about communication moving fast and furious, okay? But remember, don't forget about these major arcana up here. This is change for the better. So when you get that information, because people are talking about how hard of a worker you are and that kind of thing. Okay, I want to take a look at the Six of Pentacles, and then I will pull an oracle card for you. All right, Spirit, talk to me about the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles for Group 3. Oh, wow. We have the Devil showing up here. Again, you are feeling like there's something that's holding you back. What is holding you back from making this move? This Devil is talking about restrictions and limitations, and maybe even some kind of abuses, or, you know, something to do with drugs or alcohol. You know, you're abusing something. But you're feeling limited. You know, it could be a lot of different things when the Devil shows up. And when I look at this now, it's like this is actually what you're worried about. There's something going on in your life that you feel like is causing you some kind of limitation here, that's restricting you in some way, that you're feeling that you won't be able to control. But let me just pull one more card on that. I'm really surprised to see that. Well, we had the Eight of Swords to show up here that also said that you mentally were restricted. And this is the same thing here with this Devil, except that there may be some restrictions going on as far as some kind of abuse in your life and that kind of thing, that you will maybe have to look at. But let's see. Let's clarify that Devil. Spirit, tell me more about that Devil. What is it that you want Group 3 to know concerning that Devil? All right, the Devil. Oh, wow, we have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, look at that. You know what that's telling me? You got to get brave. You got to be brave. You got to leave whatever this is that's holding you up, that's holding you back. You got to leave it behind. You got to be brave enough to move forward. You got to be brave enough to leave all that emotion. See those cups? You got to walk away. You got to walk away so that you can move forward. So whatever this is, if it is alcohol, a drug abuse, or maybe abuse within your home of some kind of way. Maybe you're feeling so restricted. You are feeling restricted. That you're trying to balance. You're trying to balance whatever this restriction is for you. And Spirit is saying, wait a minute. I got all this waiting for you. All of this is waiting for you. And you're letting these things restrict you, stop you mentally, and maybe even, you know, there may be, like I said, abuse going on. But look, let it go. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not telling anybody. I mean, think about what you're doing. But Spirit, to me, is saying to you, it's time to move on. It's time to walk away. Be brave enough to walk forward, to walk away. It's going to be a very emotional time for you. But remember that Spirit has your back. Now, I'm going to pull an oracle card. Wow, this reading was really in depth there, Group 3. Pull an oracle card for you. Let's see. Spirit, what advice, information do you have? What else can you tell Group 3 that's going to help them, enlighten them even more to the message that you're trying to give them today? Remember, guys, whenever you come upon this reading, it's for you. Spirit sent you here to hear this, okay? Whenever it is that you come upon it, okay? All right, so let's see. Spirit, give us the information for Group 3. What can you tell them? What's next? Message. All right. Wow. This is interesting. It says, empty well. Time to replenish. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? I mean, Spirit never lies. It just tells you the truth. Spirit is ready to replenish for you, but you got to let this go. Whatever it is, whatever's you worked for this. This is the number 16, which is as up to a 7, which is all about spirit. So let's see. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. It says, empty well, nothing here. Time to replenish, diminishing yourself for another. Wow. So is that what you've been doing? Is that what this is all about? You've been diminishing yourself for someone else? I'll continue on here, though. The empty well reveals that there is nothing for you here. The well is dry. And the desert is encouraging you on your once fertile garden. It is time to face this harsh reality and move on. Give gratitude and thanks for the abundance you have experienced, and let Spirit guide you to your next destination. Wow. I hope you're hearing this. This might mean saying goodbye to someone or something, or insisting on changing the rules of the game. Stop diminishing yourself for the sake of another. Making yourself small will not produce the results you want. There is a lack of reciprocity of give and take. The empty well tells you that it's time to reclaim what is yours and return what does not belong to you. The shadows cast in your direction are not of your making. You do not need to react or respond to them, as they are not real. Simply shine your light upon them and see how it dispels them. The shadows are projections that you are confusing for reality. You may have been offered a shovel to help you dig yourself out of an uncomfortable situation, a bucket to drink from the well, but you cannot dig yourself out of this hole. And remember that there is no water to be found in that well. Receive the empty well as a gift. Do not exert your energy and waste your resources by repairing the walls or mending the rope. Follow the water course way. The aquifers that run deep in the earth, and you will be led to a new spring oasis. You can find these underground streams, these rich natural resources, in the subterranean depths of your own heart. Wow, I couldn't have said it better. The card said it. Spirit says, here you go. This is what I've been saying to you. I hope you're listening, okay? Whatever it is, it's time to let go. I hope you take the time to go back and look at this reading again and see, you know, all the information that's in here for you, and to see exactly what Spirit wants you to know. Also, I hope that you will subscribe if you're new here. I really would appreciate it. And I thank you so much for being here with me, guys. Have a good evening. Bye now.